It's the world's largest active volcano, but Mauna Loa hasn't looked like this for almost 4 decades. Standing at more than 4,000 meters above sea level, Mauna Loa has been stirring for weeks, worrying scientists with earthquakes just below the summit, a sign of the eruption to come. Mauna Loa makes up about half the landmass of the Big Island, the southernmost tip of the Hawaiian archipelago. The U.S. Geological Survey says the eruption is currently contained to the volcano's summit. About half of Mauna Loa's previous eruptions have stayed there, while half have also seeped out through rifts at lower elevations, endangering ranches and beachside communities.
Now, the man accused of killing 10 people in a racially motivated shooting at a Buffalo grocery store in May pleaded guilty today to all charges. 19-year-old Peyton Gendron had been indicted on 25 counts, including domestic terrorism and murder as a hate crime. Today's plea will guarantee that he will spend the rest of his life in prison, and investigators have said that Gendron, who is white, was specifically targeting black people when he opened fire at the Tops Friendly Market store on May 14th.
South Korea's president has warned of a joint allied response if North Korea goes ahead with a nuclear test. Speaking exclusively to Reuters in an interview, President Yoon Suk-Yeol said that if Pyongyang conducts a nuclear test, then the response will be something that has not been seen before. However, he did not detail on what the measures will be. Echoing the same sentiments as U.S. President Joe Biden, President Yoon urged China to help dissuade North Korea from pursuing banned development of nuclear arms, as well as missiles.
The death toll from a landslide that killed persons attending a funeral in Yaoundé, Cameroon's capital, has risen to 15. Nasseri Paul Bier, the governor of the Central Region, on Monday gave the update. Witnesses said the victims were attending a memorial for family members when the ground they were standing on gave way. The service had been intended as a memorial tribute to 5 members of a local association who had died this year. The disaster happened in the working-class district of Damas, on the eastern outskirts of the capital.
On a dark night in Spain, police smashed their way into a luxury villa and an alleged European super cartel. A network of drug kingpins. Police say they were working together across Europe and the Middle East. Officers from 6 countries swooping on their millionaire lifestyles, expensive watches, extraordinary collections of sports cars, some of the vehicles worth $500,000, motorbikes, cash, luxury homes, and police say 30 tons of cocaine. 49 people were arrested across Spain, France, Belgium, the Netherlands, and Dubai, from where the cartel was seemingly controlled. Some of those in custody are accused of importing drugs from South America into Antwerp and Rotterdam, an operation worth more than $6.5 billion.
We're talking about an incident that took place just 1 hour ago. We know of a car driven by a Palestinian man who plowed into an Israeli woman who was standing right there. He actually kept on driving with the woman on the hood of the car for some 200 meters before she fell off the car. This as he was driving away from the scene. Israeli security forces were on top of him, chasing him for a few miles until they managed to apprehend him. We know that he was shot and reportedly killed. Now, some information is already coming out about the identity of this perpetrator. We're talking about a 45-year-old man. His name is Rani Mamoun Faiz Abu Ali. He is reportedly from the village of Bitunia. He's a father of 5 children, and I think most importantly, he has a work permit to be in Israel.